Hi, everybody. My name is Claire, and just like you've read in the title, today I'm sharing with you the characteristics of real love. So, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If you're not yet, hit the notification button. Please do so and get notified whenever I release a new video for you. So, let's get started with the main content. So, real love indeed makes the world go around. Yes, people should never confuse their love for others with possessiveness or jealousy. As a person in a relationship, or that's a romantic relationship, do not try to trap your partner in a cage of your so called love by being overly protective over them because it just won't work out for both of you. Yes, so I want to give you some of the characteristics of real love and so that you see where you fall, whether you're really expressing true love to your partner or you're just being jealous. So, real love never tolerates expectations. Yes, in most cases, we may want our partners to behave in ways that are comfortable before us only. Yes, so that we may see them as perfect before us, even without considering whether they like something or not. We tend to require others to be more understanding, more beautiful, more happy, more prosperous, or more focused on the things that we love most. Yes, just like we prefer them like, in other words, you want these partners to be like us, which something which violates the laws of humanity. Yeah? Yes, we can't all be the same. We are different people, just like pieces of snow. Each particle of if each granule of snow is different, if each granule of snow is different, then why not as humans? No one is the same. People are different. So if you fall in love with someone, sure that you love the qualities that they have, so that you don't bother changing them to fit your own standards. Yes, because it's unrealistic to force people to fit your standards of perfection. So, as a partner in a relationship, you have to be ready to live with different people and appreciate them for who they are. Yes, it is wrong to expect anybody to have behave in a certain way to meet your standards of perfection. It's very wrong. You shouldn't do this to even to your relatives, to your siblings. Yes, you shouldn't do that. So real love doesn't expect relationships. That's point number one. Point number two, in the world of real love, mhm, people do not blame others for their unfortunate situations. Okay, love involves a union. It involves a union between two people, and these people are usually willing to accomplish goals and to solve problems together. So it takes joint responsibilities for each one of you in a relationship to forgive and forget in case of any misunderstandings, and it never requires people in real love to take things on a personal level. Yes, because you understand another person's side, you try to put yourself in their shoes, and then don't blame them overly for anything that has gone wrong. So love does not look at a partner as a competitor, but as a companion. So you should also take note of that. Point number three, real love involves letting go. So if you're in a relationship and you're in love with someone, understand that love requires that you make your partner do what pleases them. Yes. Don't force them to do what pleases you, like huh? Like so so harshly. Okay, you can suggest them to try what you think to try out what you think is right for them. But if they refuse, you don't force your ideals on them. If a partner enables you to go, let them go. If your partner says that they want to end a relationship with you and they've given their reasons, please don't stick on them. Don't force them to remain in a relationship with you because it won't just work out. If their minds are already made up, if you feel that their minds are already made up, there is no way they will really show you acts of love. They will just try to tolerate your presence. They want to enjoy life, and you don't want to be with someone who really wants to go, someone who is not interested in being in a relationship with you. So begging for someone's love and attention just tends to push them further away. Yes. So here you're just forcing them in your life, and force negates in all aspects of life. Force negates. Yes. You can't force people to be like in your place of understanding. You have to wait for them to reach your level of your point of view, your your angle of viewing things, and sometimes they won't even view things the way you view them. Yes, people, we are just different because we think different thoughts. What you think is good to this person may seem so good to may seem so bad to before your partner. So if you're different, you're different. Don't try to force. If you force, they will just your partner will just move in a direction further away from you, and it won't really treat you well. You get stressed over nothing. It's you can't really control how they think. So that's just by law, by nature. We are different. You can't. If you try to force people to think like you're just wasting your time. You can't compete with the laws of nature. Okay. So if your partner intends to be in your life, they'll come back to you. Yes. If if for instance they go and notice that there is something special about you, they'll come back. So fast don't fast and stress a lot that someone has left you and you refuse to eat, you refuse to associate with other people in your life. Please don't do that. So, if they are meant to be part of your life, let them go and find. If they're not meant to be part of your life, that's it. Let them go and find their true love, and you also find someone who is in line with your heart's desires. Yes. So ensure that your life is always full of freedom for all the partners involved. It will be more fruitful and more enjoyable. So another point, that's point number 3. After that's point number 4. Yes, it's point number 4. No, I'm going to give you point number 4. Another point explaining the characteristics of real love is that no relationship is compulsory. Yes, even though you excuse me, even though you feel you're so attracted to someone's physical appearance or their success in life, it's not a guarantee that you're meant to be with them. Yes. If you if you're interested in someone, you feel like they have all the qualities you want, it's not a must that they will accept you. Yes. They may also refuse you. They may also be wanting people with other characteristics that you don't have, and you have to bear with that. You may love the people who attract you. Yes, you may love the people who you find attractive, but not necessarily be with them. You can appreciate them from a distance. Okay, you can try approaching them, tell them about how you feel about them. Then, if they don't really want anything to do with you, yeah, you leave it at that. You need to wrap yourself around your dreams on. No, you don't need to. Okay, you need to concentrate on your dreams, but don't overly rely on someone. Someone who is not So it not who will not stand up for you, who will not love you back. Yes, it will be a waste of time for both parties. You can distance yourself from someone, yes, someone who you find attractive, you find appeasing to you, but you may not also love them. Eh? Yes, that's also possible. So real love, relationships are not compulsory. In the world of real love, relationships are not compulsory. Then another point, another characteristic, fear has no place in real love. Love should be full of joy, happiness, appreciation, satisfaction, and contentment. If you incorporate fear in the relationship, that means there is something you're withholding, and you need to express it, or you may just be ignorance. Fear is usually brought about by ignorance. You don't know something about your partner, then you start assuming things, and huh? You impose some negative feelings on your subconscious, and you also move into a negative vibration. You become distressed about your partner. You fear. It shouldn't be that way. If your relationship is fear based, you may feel that you can't live without a person, and you're overly demanding of them. You're not sure of certain aspects about them. But you can reverse this. You can't you can't live in fear when you're in a relationship with someone you truly love. Just ask them certain things that you need clarification about, or you can do your own research online. You can ask other people for advice, so that you don't, so that you eliminate the ignorance. Search for knowledge and eliminate the ignorance. That way, the fear will go. Real life should only involve wanting someone to be part of your life. Yeah? Yes, this way. The relationship will be more fulfilling to both parties involved. So another characteristic is that real love heavily relies on actions and not just mere feelings. Yes, people want to prove that you love them. You can't just explain your feelings to someone. They need to they need to see that you're really interested in them. So human beings tend to be carried away by intense emotions. Yes, we humans tend to be carried away by intense emotions if it feels enjoyable and comfortable. Yes, so we tend to keep stuff to ourselves. We maybe sometimes people are proud to admit that they're in love. They don't they don't want to show that side of being vulnerable. But believe it or not, the passion will fade away within a short time. Yes. So if the feeling fades away and you still love your partner, you have a duty of expressing your love through actions, since emotions are hard to communicate efficiently. Yes, so ensure that you're not just lustful towards your partner. If after some time the butterflies have disappeared and you feel like this is the real person for you, yes, you can go forward with a relationship, provided they're also into it. Show someone you love them, just like you say. Yeah? Yes, actions speak louder than words. Another characteristic of real love is that it involves placing your partner's needs equal to or before your personal needs. Yes, you have to understand that this partner of yours has a life and had a life before you, before the relationship, before meeting you. So the need for survival makes some people lead selfish lives, even in relationships. So this makes others to be resentful of your accomplishments, and because they feel that you're not contributing to their success, or only focusing on your gains. Yes, your partner will feel left out if you're the only one advancing. You're not even giving them advice on how to live better, on how to do better. So if you really, if you're really, if you're really interested in the happiness of your partner, yes, you have to genuinely care about their happiness, and you have to do that extra mile. You have to walk the extra mile to make them feel worthy. Yes, make them feel important. Leave them better than you left them. Yes, that way they will also open up more opportunities for you. It will be a give and take situation. Yes, if you give good, you receive good. If you give out negative, chances are high that you will receive negative. That's by the laws of nature. Another characteristic is that real love is the highest vibration emotion present on earth or in the universe. Without love, humans are as good as dead. Yes, love makes the world go around. Science has proven, yes, science proves that fear, that love and fear carry different vibrations. So you can't love someone and be fearful of them. If you love someone, you open up to them, you want the very best for them, you want to know that you're there whenever they need you. So it's been proven that scientists can measure the waves of love and concern, and it's a fact of life. Like love vibrates fast as compared to an alarm that you can feel. If someone really loves you, you can feel it. You feel the vibration is better than the negative vibration of fear. The positive vibration in love is better than the negativity. So total respect for a partner is unconditional and lacks fear in it. Yes. If you really love your partner, you should respect their feelings, their needs, them as people. You shouldn't violate their respect just because you're already in their lives. Yes. When you love someone, chances are high that they're going to also love you back. That's by law. You really love them, they will really love you back. And you have to prove it to them in actions. Or else they will sense it and find a way of leaving you. And another characteristic, real love is open and understanding to differences. Mhm. Now more than ever, you need to know that even identical twins have differences in behavior, body parts, and how they view the world around them. Never will love make others seem wrong because they are different from you, because they dare to be different. When people in a relationship have genuine love for each other, they accept and tolerate their differences in harmony. Yes, because it's good to be different. So you wouldn't want to see yourself in other people. Just imagine seeing yourself everywhere because you want just because you want everyone to be like you. So just imagine a world that is full of use everywhere. It's not really nice. It's boring. It's good that it's so enjoyable when we are all different and we bring different things to the table to contribute to the goodness of humanity. Then another characteristic of real love is that this kind of love, it requires attention. Yes, real love never ignores your partner, another partner, and their actions. So it's real love wants to be present in all situations, whether in the good times and in the bad times, in all times that you may be experiencing in life or your partner may be experiencing in life. Yes, you need to pay attention to your the feelings, the needs, the concerns of your partner in all situations. When people are in love, people in a relationship are experiencing real love, they sometimes feel like they do not have to do any more work. They feel like they should always attend to their partners and get satisfied with that. Yes, they should care for their well-being. Okay, you try to show that you're concerned to your partner, because as humans, we want really people to care about us, to we want people to make us feel important, because in everyone's life, that person is the most important. So if you treat them that like they are really important, yes, they will love you more. Chances of loving you more will be higher. So you should pay attention to what your partner needs, and not only your needs. Not only pay attention to what you need. So another that's I'm going to discuss the last characteristic of real love with you. Real love it requires real love is empath. It's empathetic. Empathy is when you empathy is when you put yourself in another's shoes and feel the situation from their point of view. Yes, you put yourself in your partner's shoes and try to try to imagine like you're them, and yes, and see if you and imagine experiencing what they're experiencing, so that you try to you get a clue on how they are feeling. Yes, this will give you a deep understanding of how they are feeling, of what they want you to do for them, of what kind of help they would need, of what kind of yeah, assistance they would need from maybe other third parties. You can also smile if your partner smiles, and cry if your partner cries, because this way you show that you're empathetic. Yes, it's one way of proving that you're with them, that they won't feel alone, they will feel like there is someone who is really so particular to their feelings. They'll feel like maybe you want to know what's more about what's happening in their lives. Yes, they'll feel like you want them to feel more of value and worth, more worth and value. Yes, so be empathetic in a relationship if you want to really experience real love. That's another characteristic. Okay, thanks for watching the video. Hope you've enjoyed my presentation. And I'm going to leave an amazing, should I call, okay, let me call it a book collection and some money making system. That's Tech Time. You can sign up on Tech Time and earn as a translator, or as a book author, as a book narrator. Yes, I'm going to leave a link to some amazing essentials that you can use to change your life forever. So that's it for today. See you in the next video. Bye.